Hi everyone! So I finally retrieved a copy of Dogman Big Jim Begins from my local library, and today I'm going to be reading it aloud to you guys. So quick disclaimer, there will be spoilers in this book, so if you don't like spoilers, I suggest you click off this video, but if you are comfortable with spoilers, then proceed with the video. Anyways, let's begin! Big Jim Begin, get it? Dogman Big Jim Begins, written and illustrated by Dav Pilkey as George Beer and Harold Hutchins, with color by Jose Garibaldi and Wes Gioba. Meet the cast. Dogman, part dog, part man. He's his own best friend. Big Jim, he's got a big heart and an even bigger imagination. During the day, he's a prisoner in cat jail, but at night, he moonlights as a superhero named Commander Cupcake. Little Jim, same as above, only this is him as a baby. Mama and Daddy, Little Jim's loving parents. Greg the puppy. His keen sense of smell helps him sniff out clues in the Junior Detective Club. His dream is to become a police dog, also to eat cake. Grandpa. He's not exactly a bad guy, just a mean, selfish, egotistical guy. He is also Big Jim's cellmate in cat jail. Disco Grandpa. Same as above, only younger and groovier. Sarah Hadoff and Zuzu. Sarah is the world's greatest reporter. Zuzu is the world's greatest poodle. Together, they get to the bottom of things. Clarence Bailey. He's the founder and boss of the Junior Detective Club. His favorite saying is, "Oh boy, this is gonna be great!" Mrs. Pierce. Manager of the Happy Home Shelter in Bedford Falls. She always does her best, even when resources are limited. The Helper. Very little is known about this character, although she may be the key to saving the universe. Chapter 1. Wakey, wakey! In the dawning, as the sun rises and shines her glory, on hearts both open and closed, our tale begins. Ooh, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, tea with toast and jam. I love sunbeams, I love daydreams, I love beans and ham. Oh, wakey, wakey, frosted flaky, floating in my bowl. I love raindrops, I love treetops, I love donut holes. Would you cut that out? What is wrong with you? It's 6 o'clock in the morning. No, don't be grumpy, Grandpa. Let's not forget, the early bird gets the hogs. Let go of me, and keep your sweaty paws to yourself. Sorry, Grandpa. I don't know why you're so happy. We're stuck here in this jail. We've got no freedom. I feel free. No friends. I have lots of friends. And no autonomy. I have an auto tummy. Oh, what's the use? You'll never see things clearly. I guess you're right, Grandpa. I need my glasses. Puff, puff. Shuffle, shuff, shuff. Wow! I haven't worn these in a long time. They sure do bring back memories. Now wait a minute. You're not going to tell one of your ridiculous stories, are you? Of course not, Grandpa. I'd never do that. I'm going to tell an awesome story. Once upon a time... No! Chapter 2. The Chosen One. But this is Chapter 2. A long time ago in a neighborhood far, far away, there lived a super cute baby named Little Jim. Psst, he was me. Yeah, I figured! Anyway, I lived with a mama whose name was Mama, and I also had a daddy. Let me guess, was his name Daddy? How did you know? Well, isn't it obvious? Would you get on with it? Well, we all lived together in a tiny bungalow, and our lives were quiet and ordinary. Then one night, everything changed. Well, what happened? A beam of light pierced the sky and shined upon us, filling our home with a strange radiance. Daddy went out to investigate, and then he looked up and saw a UFO. Daddy told the UFO to go away. No, see here. And soon it did. But then, ka-glunk, crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Hey! We just got a message from a UFO. It says that our child will fulfill super ancient prophecies and save the universe. Let me see that. Sup. Your child is like the chosen one, dude. This spring will, totally help your child fulfill super ancient prophecies and, save the universe and junk. Peace out, brah. But where's the ring? Gee whiz, I don't know. And so... They searched and searched, but they never found the ring. Aw, ain't that too bad? Well, I saw a UFO once too, and my story is way better than yours. It is? Yeah! Chapter 3. Grandpa's UFO story that's way better than the one from Chapter 2. A few years ago, when I was a groovy disco king, I stepped out one fateful night. Then suddenly, a beam of light pierced the sky and a UFO appeared. It landed, and then a door opened.
Sup, dude? I'm on this epic mission looking for a cutie pie who's gonna save the universe, bruh.
What are you talking about?
This little girl, man. She's the chosen one. And I've been cruising the cosmos trying to find her. She's gonna need help on her tubular quest, so I got her this ring. It's called the Ring of Destiny and stuff.
Gee, that's a swell ring. Say, I know where that kid lives. Why don't you give the ring to me, and I'll give it to her?
Really, dude? Whoa, that's totally righteous, buddy.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I'm giving this note too, and tell her, may the cosmic vibes be with you, little sus.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, man, I gotta split. Later, gator.
Grandpa is not a gator, he's a cat. Crumple, 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 wad, swift, kaglonk. But I had other plans for that ring. What other plans? Well, I don't want to talk about it. Chapter 4, the quest for the return of the Ring of Destiny and stuff. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. When the pie was open, bonk, the birds began to sing. So tip me over and pour me out. Amen. This is Welcome to the Cupcake Cave. In the Cupcake Cave, there is the cupcake ladder. This is the cupcake puddle. This is the cupcake wall. This is the cupcake chair. Those are the cupcake orthopedic socks. And this is the cupcake exit. Wait a minute. I tried this once before. Pow! And I won't be fooled again. This is the cupcake hammer, and those are the cupcake nails. Grandpa's getting the cupcake nails in order to nail the danger sign to the wall, or the cupcake danger sign if we're going with Big Jim's naming convention for naming everything before cupcake before it. Bang, 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 bang. All done. Now nothing can go wrong. I'm not so sure about that, Grandpa. Introducing Flipperama, cheesy animation technology for a bold new world, which we already know how this works. No, sir, you can't fool me twice, because I've got mind powers. Crash. Mind powers, I tell ya. Welp, here goes nothing. Go on, flip that thing. Something's afoot. Get it? Grandpa, are you okay? Why, Big Jim? Why? Grandpa, I'm not Big Jim right now. I'm Commander Cupcake. Yeah? Well, big whoop-de-doo. I got to get out of here, man. I got to get that ring back. But you can't leave, Grandpa. For it is written, only the pure of heart may use the cupcake exit. I got a pure heart. Pure as a flippant snowflake. Grandpa, I want to believe you, but ye must prove thyself. How? Well, I made this costume for you. Put it on, and together we shall fight for liberty and cupcakes. And I shall call thee Sprinkles. I will never wear that preposterous costume. Chapter 5, Commander Cupcake and Sprinkles. I can't believe you talked me into this. How humiliating. I look ridiculous in the cupcake mirror. Ridiculously awesome? Can I get some weapons at least? Like knife claws? That's a swell idea, Sprinkles. Huff, puff, puff. Big Jim is digging through the box of cupcake weapons where he gets crayons that are supposed to be knife claws. Puff, huff, huff. Now hold these between your fingers. Hey, these are crayons! You have to use your imagination, for we are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams. Amen. Shift! Flash! Just open up the door, you weirdo! Okay. No, wait! Move over here! Okay. Perfect. Now I'll hide where it's safe. Okay, press that button. You heard the man. I adore thee. Get it? Well, Sprinkles, Sprinkles? Squish. There you are. Plop. Silly Sprinkles. Come on, buddy. It's time to save the world. Wait a minute and let go of my tail. I only agreed to wear the silly costume so I could get out of jail. Now I'm done with costumes, done with superheroes, rip, and I'm done with you. Oh, Dogman! Guess what, Dogman? Grandpa just escaped from cat jail, and he's being mean. Grrr! No, hold on. I can explain. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Go on, flip that bad boy. Jumpy for grumpy. Now wait just a doggone minute. I'm not Grandpa. I'm a good guy. Here, let me show you. See? I told you. I'm a hero. I'm Sparkles. Sprinkles. That's what I said. No scram. It's okay, Dogman. Pat, pat, pat. I can handle it from here. Salute. I didn't know you were friends with Dogman. Oh yes, we go way back. I'll tell you the story. Once upon a time... No! Chapter 6, The Junior Detective Club. Previously, on Big Jim's flashback, Mama and Daddy were looking for the ring. They searched all over, but it was never found. So I decided to find the ring myself. How could you do that? You were just a baby. Don't forget, Sprinkles, I'm the chosen one. You're not the chosen one. I am too. Are not. Am too. You are not. Told ya. So anyway, I set out to find the ring, but I knew I'd need help. So I hired professionals. Junior Detective Club, Clarence's boss, Greg is sniffer of clues. Mystery solved, $1 plus tax. No refund. With an I and a question mark sign at the side.
Don't worry, little kid. We'll help you find that ring.
So we got into a helicopter, flick, and looked for clues. Wait a minute. Scrip, clink, zizz. How did you get a helicopter? Whoosh, clunk. We used our imaginations. So, anyway, we flew all over town, searching for clues and questioning suspects.
Where were you on the night of, which night was it? On the night he can't remember. I don't remember.
But then, sniff, 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 sniff.
What is it, Greg? He picked up a scent. Let's go, fellas. Oh boy, this is gonna be great.
Glazed and confused.
Uh-oh.
Munch, munch.
Greg, these aren't the rings we were looking for.
Munch, 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 munch.
You shouldn't eat things that don't belong to you. Yeah.
Hey, what's the big idea? Who's gonna pay for this?
Run!
Come back here. Well, well, well. You're going to baby jail. And so began my journey toward enlightenment. Wait a minute. You don't even know what enlightenment means. Are you just making up this story? Maybe. Chapter 7. Meanwhile, in outer space.
Captain's log?
A literal log.
Yes, Captain Cuddles? How close are we to Earth? About 3 gazillion gloopsnocks. And what about the chosen one? Has she found it? Has she found the ring of destiny and stuff? No, my captain. There was a big mix-up. And how do you know this? I read the first 3 chapters of this book, Captain.
Gotta love the fourth wall breaks here.
Excellent. Now nobody can stop us. The space cuties from space, redundancy much, shall crush the Earth.
Chapter 8. 3 gazillion gloopsnocks later. Whoosh! Clank. So, anyway, I got arrested, and I was tried by a jury of my peers. Soon the verdict came in. Pop.
Baba!
That means guilty in baby talk. Flump. Zip. So then, the judge said goo goo googie gaba, which means, would you get to the point? Sorry, Sprinkles. And so, baby jail was a rough place. No whining, pouting, tantrums, or fussing. But I soon found friends.
Hey, you leave that kid alone!
Tiny Tippy, Baby Fluffy, and Whittle Whiskers became my best buddies. Bump.
Respect!
And soon, I didn't feel so scared. Mandatory nap time. Little Jim, you've got visitors! It's going to be okay, Little Jim. Just remember, when something bad happens, all you need to do is ask yourself one question. How can I turn this bad thing into something good? Suddenly, I could see clearly. I knew my purpose. Pup, no matter how dark things got, it was my job to find the light. Let's go home, little Jim. Say goodbye to your friends.
Bye-bye.
I knew it! That whole story was fake. It's not fake, Sprinkles. It's imagination. But then, swoosh! What was that? Let's take a look. With my super binoculars. Those aren't binoculars. They're just 2 cardboard toilet paper tubes. You just tap them together, Swipe. All I see is a big circus tent. That's no circus tent. Come, Sprinkles. How do we get down from here? That's easy. We just tie our capes together and jump. Floop. Hero party. Free cake. Whoa! We survived! Without a scratch! Untie, untie. I don't believe it! Bonk. Crash! Oh! Grandpa jinxed it. Let's go, Sprinkles, for the night is young and my cupcake sense is tingling. There's no such thing as cupcake sense! Chapter 9, Hero Party. Kaboom! Oh, great, it's raining. Oh, great, it's raining. I don't know what you're so happy about. We're wet, we're cold, and you don't even seem to care that we've been stuck in jail for years. Sprinkles, jails aren't only made of concrete and steel. They're in our minds, too. Look around you. We're all in jails of some kind, imprisoned by the stories we tell ourselves. For example, this story that I'm telling to my audience. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart. I made too many mistakes. But Sprinkles, freedom is in our minds, too. Yeah, well, that's easy for you to say. You've never suffered. Crash! Wee-oo! When I was little, and scary things would happen, my mother would say to me, look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping. And so, I have always... Hey, mister, are you Commander Cupcake? Yes! My brother has a poster of you in his room. He does? Yeah, I don't know who you are, though. I'm a big shot, too. I'm way cooler than that guy. You should shave. You should mind your own beeswax. What are you kids doing up so late? We're going to a hero party. Every hero in town is invited. You guys should come, too. They're giving away free cake. Free cake? Let's go. Not so fast, Sprinkles. Free cupcakes? No, I just think it's normal-sized cake. Sorry, kids, but we only eat cupcakes. Besides, all the heroes in town are going in there, so we must stay behind and be the helpers. Chapter 10, Free Cake. Oh, man, we could be eating free cake right now. We mustn't do that, Sprinkles, for it is written, thou shalt not eat normal-sized cakes. Only cup-sized cake shalt thou eatest. Amen. That's not written anywhere! I hate being a superhero! I quit! Oh, Dogman! Dogman! I wonder what he's doing. I'll tell you what he's doing. He's filling up his cake hole with free cake! Come, Sprinkles, we must investigate. Aw, man! Shh! Don't, please, disregard the dog barking noises in the background. I have my window open. Tap, tap, tap. Urgh. See, Big Jim, it's that easy. You just push the door like that. They're all asleep. No, wait. Dogman's awake. What happened, old buddy? I can't understand what you're saying! This scene from Big Jim Begins reminds me a lot of this scene from Dogman Brawl the Wild. They have the same energy. These two panels have the same energy. Sprinkles, we mustn't talk to others like that. We must always act with kindness. Like this. Dogman, can you think about what happened? Can you use your imagination like a good doggy? Dogman is using his imagination, all right. Walk to party. Where is Dogman's ears? See friends. Happy love love. See chief. Happy love love. Bad doggy. Sad sad sad. But cake? Cake love love. Cake cake cake. Can eat cake now? No. Bad. Chocolate bad for dogs. Chief eat cake. Sad. Nom nom. Chief go to sleepy times. Friend sleep too. Me sleep. But then, kitties! Well, that was a big waste of time. It made no sense at all. Of course it did, and we've got no time to lose. For whoever threw this party spiked the cake with sleeping potion, either that or melatonin. Now we are the only heroes left to save the planet. Chapter 11, a bunch of stuff that happened next.
Dr. Dimples? Yes, Captain Cuddles? Are all the heroes in town asleep? Yes, my captain. Good, now nobody can stop our evil. Hey! Why are those guys still awake? I guess they didn't eat our sleepy cake. All rights reserved, sir. I see. So they're too smart for us, eh? Let's find out. Pew, 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 pew. My scanner says they're not a threat. They don't even have superpowers. They're not heroes at all. Let us begin our attack at once. Okay.
Slam! Where is he going? Whump, squeak, flip, clunk a shuff, shuff a clunk. And how can a robot eat cake and fall asleep? Clunk a shuff a clank. Shuff a clunky clunk a shuff. Squeak, rumble, rumble, rumble. Kapow! Wow, we really need to get cooler costumes. Meanwhile, pop!
Well, Captain, we're ready to conquer the planet. Excellent! Nobody can save the world now.
But at that very moment, the world's salvation was already in progress. Chapter 12, the world's cutest invasion. Even the buildings are turning super cute. We interrupt this new series with breaking news. A UFO has been sighted, hovering over the city, zapping everything in sight. Zap. And check this out. When something gets zapped, it changes from normal, zap, into super cute. Aww. Gee, I wonder if that zapper works on people. Zap. Aw, man. Now Sarah and Zuzu just turned super kawaii. Hey, Sarah, the studio just called. Your approval ratings are through the roof. Already? This looks like a job for the new improved Super Buddies. The text on top of the news broadcast reads, News alert, terror in the sky. Is the world coming to an end? Buy new nacho cheese flavored crust chumpers. Extreme potato smackers. News alert, Earth is doomed. Buy new O. What is O? The friendly friends? Zap! 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 Where is everybody? Beats me. But then... Zoom! Chapter 13, Attack of the Space Cuties from Space. Hey, look! There's a small thermal exhaust port. We can get in through there. How original. Kick! Whoosh!
Intruder alert! Everyone, grab a silly sword! Defend the ship at all costs!
Silly swords? Oh, I'm so scared. Swoosh-o-rama. Silly smackdown. Oh, those swords aren't silly at all. Fear not, Sprinkles. I'll save you with my patented frosting shooter, trademarked. Gimme some sugar, baby. You got frosted. You've had frosting in your globs this whole time? Zing! Yes, for it is written, Zong, with great power comes great frosting, zing. In your globs, ziff, zuff, amen. That doesn't make any sense, ziggity. We can't fight off a whole army of space weirdos, Zeppo. There's only 2 of us. Don't forget Dogman. He's not helping. All he's doing is licking frosting off the walls. Some superhero you are. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Sniff, 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 sniff. Lick, lick, lick. Let's face it, we're doomed. Remember, Sprinkles, we must be positive. Okay, we're positively doomed. You can say that again. Click trapdoor. Chapter 14, Space Jail. Crash, floof, floof. You know, clunk. I told you, clank. I told you guys that, clunk. What's wrong, Sprinkles? What's wrong? Look where we are. Welcome to Space Jail. Have a nice day. Having a have a nice day sign, having a have a nice day text on Welcome to Space Jail is like putting a band-aid on a flesh wound. After all of this, we're right back in jail. So, Mr. Positive, how are we gonna turn this into something good? New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. Yet, in these dark places, when we think that maybe we have been buried, actually, we have been planted. We didn't have any extra rooms, so I made a special place in my office. It has a warm bed, a blanket, some paper to draw on, and if you need anything, I'll be right over there. Do you have any questions? Pop.
Are you a helper?
Yes, anyone can be a helper.
They can?
Certainly, even you. And so, on that day, I became a helper too. Because sometimes, the thing we need the most is the thing we must give. Thank you, Mrs. Pierce, from Little Jim. Gentlemen, I know just what to do. Chapter 15, Free Hugs. Oh, Mr. Space Person.
What?
I got a gift for you.
Really? What is it?
It's the most valuable thing in the universe.
Yeah, right. He's lying. I'll find out. Pew, 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 pew. Hey, he's telling the truth. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Whap.
Well, what are you gonna give me?
A hug.
A hug?
A hug is a little squish of love. See? Isn't this nice? Boing! Oh no! He's dead! He's not dead! He's a robot! You just broke him! They're allergic to hugs! Allergic to hugs! Allergic to hugs, eh? Fush, clack, clunk. Zzzz. Where are you going, Sprinkles? To Hug Town! Chapter 16, Night of the Loving Hugs! Guess what time it is? Boing. Boing. It's Hugorama time! Flip your lid with Hugorama, which kinda looks like Hugo-rama. If anyone named Hugo is watching this, then hi, Hugo. Spring is in the air. Get it?
Calling Planet Precious! We're under attack! Send more spaceships! Avenge us!
I've never felt so alive. Boing! Welp, that's everybody. Hey, losers! I just nuked the aliens. Even that little log-shaped guy who was flying the spaceship. Uh-oh. Crash! Splash! Glug, 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 glug. Glug, 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 glug. Sploot. I did it! I saved the world! Finally, I understand the true meaning of kindness. You just killed everybody. That's not how kindness works. Oh, they were just robots. Give me a break. No, we just have to wake up these goofballs. But how? I've got an idea. Don't you dare! Ooh, I'm warning you. Ooh. Chapter 17, Wakey Wakey, Reprise. Wakey Wakey, chocolate shaky, sipping with a straw. I love french fries, I love moon pies, I love cabbage slaw. Ooh, wakey wakey, cuppy cakey, flavorful and fun. I love sun rays, I love Mondays, I love everyone. Hooray for Commander Cupcake! Hey, wait a minute, I'm the one who saved the world. Yeah, right. And look, this robot dude is still asleep. He's not sleeping, his solar battery ran out of juice. If we roll him out in the sun, he'll be good as new. See? Welp, let's go home, Sprinkles. Our work here is done. No, it isn't. The buildings look like cartoons. As if this book isn't already filled with cartoons. We never found the Ring of Destiny and stuff. And what about them? This story has more loose ends than a spaghetti dinner. Sprinkles, that can only mean one thing. What? We're gonna have a sequel! No! What new horrors will arise? What old memories will resurface? Get ready
To collect your comrades, assemble for action!
and level up with laughs, because an all-new adventure is coming. Dogman Big Jim Believes. It's a brand new series with the same old characters. Notes and fun facts I'm not going to read here because the video is already long enough, but you can pause and read here if you want. And of course it has an advertisement at the bottom. How to draw Little Jim in 23 ridiculously easy steps. You can pause and concentrate on the steps of the how to draws, which they didn't have at the last book for some reason. But here you can pause and follow along with the steps. This is how to draw Sprinkles. And this is how to draw Captain Cuddles. For more how to draw fun, comics and jokes, and some puzzles and games, visit plentypilkey.com.